TheGrind here with a little sniper assistance video. What I'm looking at here is the map at Chinaris, and what I'm going to look at is the different spots and things you can do to help with your range determination. I know there's not a rangefinder or anything on the game, but what you could do is zoom in on the grid, move through the map. Alright. Find a, say you're working on the airfield. You got a team out there. What you can do is, like at the DayZ database is a great tool. Put a marker right there, and say you want to go just outside the western cop shop, and it tells you what the distance is. Say you're using this tree line right here, and I like this tree right here because it's not back up by the what we call the Great Wall of China. It's out here, and they tell you, hey, this from this point to this point is 387 meters. So what you could do, you set yourself up at range it out to 400, and if you click it again, turn it off. Say you want to go up to this hill area right here. A lot of good spots. And I usually get up in the tree line up here. I'll pop a mark and say you want to hit somebody all the way down at the far administrative building. That's 1154 meters. And you can get even closer. The new mark out, 889. That's that tree line and that dirt road goes back there. There's a few other spots you can hit and use for coverage, but for sniping with a Mosin, you want to stay between 6 and 800. But that's airfield coverage. Pretty much you can snipe from anywhere on this side. There's a few spots on this side you can catch the backside if you're teamed up with somebody, another sniper, and you guys can communicate using Steam chat, or like if you got TeamSpeak or anything like that. Now, one thing you gotta be aware of too is you gotta have backup locations from your original shot to another location that could be cleared out, predetermined. Like if you take a shot here, you want to move to the opposite end, out away from everything, and you want to get to the edge of that clearing right there. See, that way you're still within the 6 to 800 range, and you can cover the entire airfield. Now what this does, you can do up kind of a range card, and you can pick different spots. Like you can actually take a picture of, say, you're working the airfield, or you're over in Svet messing around, or you're actually big game hunting in Berenzino. Well, forget Berenzino. You want to go somewhere else, like Camishovo. I want to try to stay away from fresh spawns, but where there's fresh spawns, there's bandits, so there's opportunities to take out bandits. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and clear the loot So you can see the building structures. Medical. Market. Get rid of these clothes. And you see the pathways around Berenzino. There's hills out this way you can use. Got pretty good coverage. But mainly you want to stay on this side of Berenzino. So you want to do that tree line right there. Just set a mark. And anything that you could see here from there is within that 600 range. But what you want to get some height and advantage on that. Yeah, the soccer field right there. But you want to stay within 600 to 800 meters of anywhere you're sniping. And only take a few shots. Cherno, same thing. I'm gonna show you all my spots. But like this military base right here. And below the airfield. A lot of fresh spawns go there, so you know there's gonna be bandits moving about. But it's real easy. You just got to be careful. There's a video put out about how to sneak around and reduce your audio and visual footprint. But the main thing with sniping is hiding, taking your shot, and then getting out of dodge. I mean, if you want to stay in that area, fine. Just make sure you move well out of that area, and then like I always carry a secondary, like a SKS or an M4, and I will camp out area. Like I'll snipe. Say I'm up on a hill north of the Berenzino. I'll take maybe 1 or 2 shots from there, and then I'll move all the way around, and I'll camp out here and wait. Because you get out here, because they're gonna hear the shot in a big arc around where you're sniping from. So anybody that's happened to be in Dubrovka or Kelm, if you're sniping from this area up here, they're gonna hear you. Like the same thing down here, you got Polyana and is that Nizhnoy? They're gonna hear you. As well as, well, if you're good enough and you're far enough away, Berenzino is kind of out of range. Oh shoot, all these places are out of range. Because the sound in the game, you're not gonna hear clear enough in order to get a direction. But if you're close enough, say you're in the immediate area, and you hear somebody sniping, you're gonna hear it, and you're gonna be able to get a direction from it. So you always want to keep moving. And avoid this area right here. I know it's an awesome vantage point to get coverage on the city right here, but you want to avoid it as much as possible. But anything else I could think of is get out there and explore. A lot of people tend to haunt the coast. I call it haunting because if you're like me and like to avoid people so you don't get put into bad situations, like having to kill a fresh spawn because they decided they wanted to punch you out, or running into a group of bandits that are just out there prowling the area. So I tend to stay more inward. Like I'll stay out here, stay away from the castle, glitches out a lot. this is a good spot to get some good loot. Cabino, Vybor, the military base is highly looted because you come up easy from like Belota. Like I've seen a lot of people go from Belota out to this military base and then out to Vybor before heading to Northwest, and then they'll take this route back through here, and then by the time they get done with that route, they're back in Berenzino, ready to commit their bandit functions. But yeah, the Northeast Airfield, since most of the spawns I've been getting, like running into contact, most of the spawns I've been getting have been close to Berenzino. A few down south of Berenzino. I haven't got an electro spawn in a long time. But keep in mind, I'll be careful. If you want to do good, do hero work, take care of yourself, use proper tactics and technique to take your shots. Don't sit there and hammer away and go through round after round. And by the time you get done with that, usually it's about 5 to 10 rounds. Your second reload, somebody's usually on you, because it doesn't take that long to cover 1,000 meters. But thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a safe gameplay in DayZ. Remember, have fun. Thanks a bunch. Grind out.